Hi, my name is Jessica. I'm 20 years old. I've been in the BAD organization for 2 years. I'm on my 3rd year right now. When I was 9 years old, my mom died of cancer. And I grew up in a Christian home, so it didn't tear me up where it ruined my life. But I did become very independent around that time and started trying to do things on my own. I didn't really want to accept people. I kind of pushed them away. When I was in high school, I really didn't care anymore. I didn't care about myself. I didn't care about the people I hurt. And I started dating a lot and sleeping around and just really doing what I thought would make me feel better. And none of it ever worked. I felt very broken and very hurt. I felt very depressed. I did have some friends that try to help me out, but I would just ignore them and continue doing what I was doing. I started doing drugs and I started lying a lot, and eventually I just came to a point when I realized that everything I was doing wasn't working. Everything I tried to do wouldn't make me feel better, and I didn't know what to do. So one day my dad told me about the BAD organization, and I knew that I needed to do something different. So he sent me here, and I had to get out of the environment that I was in because it was just the same old friends and I kept falling into the same things. And when I first got here, it was kind of hard. There was a lot of rules and discipline that I had to learn in my life. I had no borders before. I just did what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it because I was very independent and I made a way. And I learned how to be submissive, and I learned how to be obedient, and most of all how to be obedient to the Lord. And I learned that being a Christian isn't about going to church. It isn't about just reading your Bible or just praying and putting on a show for people, because I was very good at that. I was very good at living a double life and trying to make it look like I was doing good, but really in the inside, deep down in my heart, I was hurting. And I wanted to die, but I knew that dying wasn't the answer. And I just hurt so much, and I felt no hope. I felt no purpose. I felt that I had no destiny, that I was just living to die. And when I came here, I learned about the Lord, and I developed a relationship with Him. I realized that no matter what I do, He will always be there. No matter how much I mess up, He will always be there. And He's touched my heart, and He's worked on me, and He's helped me to deal with issues I never knew I even had. And really that only comes through just going through, being an overcomer, and just really wanting to know Him. Because being a Christian isn't a religion. Being a Christian is having a relationship with Him, and it's a one-on-one thing. He pulls you aside and He'll hold you in His arms, and He'll caress you, and He'll just fill you with His love when you're so broken and hurt, and He'll help you to get over the hurt inside and mend the wounds that nobody even knows about, the wounds that are so deep, that have such a hold on your life, that affect everything that you do. And He'll mend it, and He'll just pull you aside and tell you that He loves you. And that even when we would run so hard, and when we didn't care about Him, when we were hurting Him, and by the things and the words we were saying to people, we were beating Him, He doesn't care. He still followed us through it all. He's still long suffered with us, and He is there, and He will always be there to love us and to pull us back. That we are harder on ourselves than anybody could ever be. And I was so filled with condemnation that I brought on myself, thinking that I could never make anything of my life, and that was the problem. I was trying to do all the work, but He pulled me aside, and He told me that He loved me, and He holds me every day, and no matter what happens around me, I may get frustrated sometimes, but He's just there, and He tells me not to worry and to give me all of my burdens, and I do, and He takes them away, and I can just go to a place of peace with Him where He just surrounds me with His love, and in that secret place where nobody can go, where nothing that around you can affect you, because He just covers you in His love, and He just fills you and just tells you how much He loves you. And that was the love I was looking for my whole life, and I never even realized it. I tried finding it in people. I tried finding it in the things I was doing. I tried finding it in just the places I went, and it was nowhere. It was nowhere to be found, and it was in Him. He was the only place, and He showed it to me, and He's revealing Himself to me every day, and He loves us all, and we don't have to live the life that we've been living.